Hello everyone, tomatoplaygames here, and in today's video I'll be showing you guys my outer flower farm in the game Roblox Island. Let's go. So I have my flower farm set up in a giant conveyor belt system. It is similar to an outer berry farm, but I did modify a little bit to make it work for breeding flowers. So the way I have it set up is I have a conveyor belt with 3 pieces of grass on each side. And the reason why it's 3 pieces of grass instead of the 1 piece for the berry farm is because we do need to plant the fertile flower in the middle, leaving spaces to grow on each side of the fertile flowers, and this way we can maximize the efficiency when we use it for AFK farming. And now I'll show you how my loop is set up. Enjoy! And now we are at the end of the loop, so when we go down this conveyor, it'll go back to the beginning and start the loop all over again. Now I'll show you how to set up in Afk Watering Mode. The first thing you need is a watering can, and you can craft it in the bench using wood. And once you have your watering can, just open any auto clicker application that you have and you're ready to go. So just have your auto clicker click indefinitely, point it at a flower and get on the conveyor belt. And now you'll be watering every single flower as you go through your AFK flower farm. There are 2 things you need to be aware of in your auto flower setup. The first is you need to make sure your loop is at least 10 minutes long, and the reason for that is when you water a fertile flower, it will grow a new flower every 10 minutes. And if you water the flower before the 10-minute mark has been reached, it will restart the watering cycle again. So if your loop is less than 10 minutes long, new flowers will never be able to be bred. And the other thing you need to be aware of is when you're using a mobile device and going into AFK mode, make sure you're in a first person view. So that means you're zoomed all the way in. Right now we're in a third person view. So if we were to use a mobile device and go AFK like this, when we turn on conveyor belt, it will also rotate our point of view a little bit, therefore messing up the system. And that's just the 2 things you need to be aware of using this auto flower method. And now when we get to the end, we'll go down this conveyor and start the watering system all over again. And you'll also notice that all the flowers has now been dried and you can water them again. And just after a few hours of being AFK, your entire field will be filled with new flowers. And now I'll show you the result of this AFK flower farm after 1 night of sleep. And as you can see, the entire field has been filled up with new flowers. While most of the flowers we grow will be mundane flowers, we were able to get quite a few cyan flowers as well as green, red, and blue, and even a dark green lily. And this is just a basic overview of my AFK flower farm. And now I'll show you guys how to do the invisible glitch in the game Roblox Island. So the way to do the invisible glitch, you only need 2 things. The first thing you need is a vending machine, and the other one is orange candy from the Halloween update. And you first just set up a vending, and the way to do it is to eat a candy, go in and out of the vending, and you should be invisible. Sometimes you fail, but if you fail, just try again. So going out, and look, now I'm invisible. So when you're in a server, you can mess with people by having a floating sword or floating anything. So we can have a floating barbecue. And you can also go back to being normal temporarily just by going in and out of the vending. And there, now you're visible to everybody. And to go back to invisible mode, you don't have to eat another candy. Just go in and out of the vending again, and look, now you're invisible. And the way to go back to normal would just be by going to the escape menu and then resetting your character. And this way you won't be invisible anymore even if you go inside of vending. And that's it for today's video. If you have any questions, leave it down in the comments below. If you find this video interesting, feel free to give it a like, comment, and subscribe. Peace out everyone.